Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the previous lecture we have already discussed that what are the essential requirements for writing up. Over here again we will discuss some of the more points that are required to be kept in mind while developing your work or the experimentation on black and white. So we will discuss the further part, and out of the various essential conditions, now some of the other essential conditions are it should be verifiable. Verifiable means that if you have given some statistic or the data, and if you have concluded on the basis of it, the reader wants to verify that whatever you have taken is accurate and it is from the correct source or the source that can be relied. So you should specify the source, and the source should be from the specific authorized body. It should not be taken from any of the random unauthorized websites. So everything needs to be strong base, to have a strong base, and it can be verified by any of the researcher. If you do this, the people will rely on your research paper. They will agree with the work that you have done, and thus it will increase the quality also. Now sequential. Anything that is explained in the logical way, anything that is explained in the sequential way is always easy to understand. Just randomly setting out the data, and one need to go from one page to another without any link or without any say the logical flow, make it hard to understand, as well as decreases the quality of the paper. So everything should be very sequential, in a very sequential way. Normally the sequence is that what is your aim, what are the objectives that you have finalized, what you will be conducting, how you will be conducting, what are the limitations that you will be facing at the time of experimentation, what knowledge you have gained from the others literature, either primary or the secondary, how you are performing your work, how you have done the observation and represented the data in the form of charts or graphs, then what is the source from that data, how the conclusion is drawn, and anybody wants to check that from where you have taken the data and the base, so the presence of the references. So this is the logical sequence. We cannot just put the methodology first and then the literature, and at the last we say that the aim is justified. No, you need to put it in the proper logical sequence. Then your data should be coherent. The coherent aspect means that each part of your research paper should be linked, that it makes a whole. So while framing the research report or the research paper, the various topics should not be of the separate diversion, and they should not make an individual feel that how these things are correlated. So everything what you want to put in your research paper should be coherent. Everything should focus at the end to the aim that you have set. So each of the part that you are including in your research should justify, in your research paper, should justify the objective that you have mentioned in the paper, so that it can be logically stated that the part is projected over here as it is related to satisfy some objective. So this is called as the coherent nature of the research paper. Okay. So what should not be done? Since the research paper is basically the development process of the facts finding and the experimentation, so the language should not be ornamentation. Like you should not use the floral language or very decorative purposely words which is out of the part of the research. The part should be very specific, it should be very simple. You should not use the double barrel sentences, which means that the sentences which are consisting of either or. Like if you want to conclude on some of the research part that it is either good or bad, so the conclusion cannot be it is either good or bad. You need to stick up to any of the particular side, either it is good, and if not, then it is bad. So either your hypothesis can be null or it can be alternative, right? So it cannot be the double barreled. You need to be very specific that what you are writing. Language should not be complex. The quality of the paper will increase if you use the very hard word of any of the language or the using the tough vocabulary. No. The paper which is very easy to understand and which conveys everything what you want to express is a quality paper. The quality paper is nothing to do with the how hard language words you are utilizing in the paper. The paper is not to show the vocabulary growth. It is in the interest of the people. It is in the interest of the readers, and so it should be very simple to understand. Okay. Unnecessary data should not be specified. Again, we have discussed earlier also that the paper should not consist of the bulky contents which is not necessary in the paper, because what will happen is that the interest of the individual loses when much of the data is kept inside the paper, and the concentration from the focused objectives and the focused outcomes moves, and it is diverted to some other topics also. So it is essential that you should not include the unnecessary data. So these are the things that you should not do while writing the work. You should not present it in the form of ornamentation. You should not use the statement which is not clear. The sentences should be very simple to understand. It should not be hard. It should not include the unnecessary details. So in this lecture we have again discussed the part that is related to the essential things that should be kept in the mind while writing the paper, as well as writing the research paper, as well as the things that you should not do while developing the research reports. Okay, so we will stop over here, and in the next lecture we will start discussing the various types of research writing. Thank you.